Hi, my name's Nelly, and this is everything I do in a day. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put a pillow down. Oh, shit. My day begins kind of like everyone else's. You know, I'm just a normal, blue-collar, hard-working guy. So I'm up at 6, and then I snooze for a little bit, 5-minute intervals for about an hour, till I'm really ready to exist for the rest of the day. Unfortunately, I do have a bad habit of checking on my phone as soon as I wake up. Usually I just go on Twitter and make sure all my favorite celebrities are still alive. If someone overdosed or, something tragic happened, I'm probably going to phone it in and just take the next 16 hours to cry in my bed. But if that doesn't happen, I'm ready to start the day. Once I'm finally out of the bed, I go right to the washroom, and I have a very simple little drill that I do every single morning. So I get really close to the mirror like this, and I say, "You're a piece of shit. No one can hurt you like you can hurt you." And then after that, I head into the shower. Usually it's a quick 15 to 30 minute shower, depending on how long I'm in there crying. If I'm in there crying, I'm usually contemplating my existence, whether I finally have the balls to end it today. And so far, I have not had the balls to do it. I'm not really a big breakfast guy, so I usually skip breakfast out of sheer laziness. I would rather starve than have to make some sort of effort in the morning with my food. At about 9 o'clock is when I arrive at work, and that's usually when I'm greeted by Janet at the door, and she's an absolute treat. Sometimes she'll say stuff, that really makes me want to stab her with a spoon, like, for wishing me a happy Monday. Oh, that's a good one, Janet, every time. Anyways, yeah, I'm not really a morning person, so if you approach me before, 1 p.m., it could end very ugly. So at about 10 o'clock is when I start having my most important meetings, and obviously, I'm a responsible worker. I'll call into those and leave my phone on mute as I post on Twitter. A lot of, Ant-Man going into Thanos' butt type stuff lately. Truthfully, I haven't even watched the movie. I just want to be part of that community. 11 o'clock is usually when my meetings end, and, lunch is at noon. What am I going to focus an hour before lunch? No one can do that. It's impossible. So what I like to do is just, go to the washroom, take a nice, hour-long shit if I can. Truthfully, I'm just sitting there watching YouTube videos. I like to eat my lunch in my car. I'm already surrounded by these people that I have to restrain myself from murdering every single day. So, to eat lunch in the same area with them just wouldn't be a good idea. So what I like to do, I like to take my leftovers and just eat them in the car as I cry for about an hour. After that big lunch, I'm really full, and it's super tough to focus. I get a little sleepy when I'm that full. So 1 o'clock, pretty much the day's already over. So, what's the point of even trying for the rest of the day? So the keys to survival for me are very simple. Long washroom breaks, aimless walks around the office, going to the water cooler, and literally talking to anyone about anything. If Jane wants to tell me about her macaroni drawings, I'm all ears. I'm listening, baby. Sometimes I'm so bored, I might actually do some work. 4 to 4:30 is crunch time. This is when I answer critical emails. This is when I come up with my best excuses as to why I'm not finishing certain tasks. At this point, my degree isn't even in engineering. It's kind of like a bachelor's in bullshitting with a minor in switching topics. Hey, boss man, you wanted that assignment? Yeah, I don't have that for you, but what I do have for you is a forecast for Sunday morning. It's going to be lovely, so if you want to hit the range with the boys, I think you should absolutely do that. 5 o'clock is the end of my day, and I have a lot to get done outside of work. Stuff like reading, running, cooking, volunteering at a homeless shelter are all fantastic ideas I tell myself I'm going to do. At about 6 o'clock is when reality hits me hard, and I realize I've been on the couch for about an hour, and I'm probably not going to do any of those things I just mentioned. Instead, I'll just spend the next 2 hours watching, Pawn Stars or Storage Wars. After watching 2 hours of these unscripted, fantastic, unstaged shows, I will definitely convince myself that I have some sort of priceless relic in my attic. So I'm going to go in my attic, I'm going to search for it, and what I'm actually going to find is a lot of regret, and then I'm a hoarder, and there's quite literally nothing of value in there. I'm very conscious of how many hours of sleep I need, so at 10 o'clock, I'm packing it in. All I'm going to do from here on out is just watch a few YouTube videos and fall asleep. That last sentence, obviously a complete lie. I'll go down some very deep rabbit holes on YouTube for a couple hours, stuff like Dave Chappelle being a clone, the earth is flat, space is fake, are all fantastic educational YouTube videos that I enjoy. A lot of my shitty YouTube video ideas are derived from my dreams. But yeah, that's a day in my life. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a bit of more of an understanding as to why I can't upload as much because I'm such a busy guy. But, thanks for sticking around all these years. And see you next time. Peace. Who you guys got next? Kev Hart? Oh shit, that's like the second hardest working guy I know.